your brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Is my offense.
Since you led the NBA 2K League in three-point attempts, you obviously know a thing or two about shooting. How can you help out people like me that are struggling out there on the rec?
A lot of things I like to do when the game first comes out. Freestyle. Everybody knows about freestyle in 2KU. Go there. I usually shoot with Steph Curry because that's the easiest person to shoot with. Once you get his shot down, you go to the lesser shooters, you're my player, etc. And then you have to make it turn into muscle memory. Once your fingers get used to releasing certain
and shooting guard, Cam Reddish. At small forward, DeAndre Hunter. At center, Clint Capella. At the other forward position, John Collins. At the other guard position, Trae. The head coach of the visiting team is Lloyd Pierce. And let's bring out your bees! At the center position, standing 6'8", number 8, Bismarck Biyamba. Starting at power forward, at 6'6", number PJ Washington. At point guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 4, Devonte Graham. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 3, Trae. The other forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 20, Gordon Hayward. Your home team head coach is James Borrego. Let's hear it for your Charlotte Hornets.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Charlotte. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. And, of course, the Hawks, a half game back.
And I think for Charlotte, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Reddish out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hornets, we've got Bismack Biyombo. Washington out there with Hayward. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Graham in at the point. And it's the Hawks to start out. Here's Young. To the inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Good on the shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Inside, here's Young. Biyombo with the block. The kick out to Young. Collins dishes to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Rozier with the steal. Here's Washington, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, PJ Washington defines what it means to be a modern big. I mean, the hybrid label has been turned into a positive.
Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
He stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
And he makes the first. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Launches a 3, and it's Terry Rozier with a 3. Rozier's got 5 points so far.
Oh, beautiful looking 3-ball from Rozier, really expanding his range.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Shot from the wing. The shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Well, nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
And Atlanta has possession following the three by Charlotte.
And this is where Capella excels. Close to the rim, uses his size well to dunk it.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
The Hornets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%. And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devonte Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own.
Collins passes to Reddish. Here's Hunter. Here's the three. Drills it from outside.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And the basket by Rozier. And, of course, Rozier played a fair amount of off-guard before he came to Charlotte.
And Kevin, back in Boston, he learned how to move without the ball, where to spot up. And those may have been hard lessons early on, but the development paid off. Rozier's become a much more versatile talent.
Here's Young after the basket by Charlotte. Just 5 to shoot. The putback.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devonte Graham. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now Collins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now, here's Hunter. Rozier defending. Here's Washington. Missed inside.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 4. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
It's one of those games where home court played a big role. There might have been a different result if they were in their own building.
It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Biyombo, that's good. The Hawks trail by 4. Knocked loose and stolen by Biyombo. Here's Washington. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And Young kicks to Collins. Reddish dishes to Young. Lets the three fly. The Hornets pull it in. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. Reddish grabs the rebound. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Young with the ball. Now defended by Hayward.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Reddish They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Fast break now for Charlotte. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 5 now.
I love Hayward's activity and anticipation, and then the precision pass.
Young outside, lets it go from the wing, and he drops that one in. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Rozier, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
So difficult to stay with Rozier when he puts on the Jets. I mean, this is one of my favorite moves.
And see, well, really, because of that raw athleticism, Rozier was a mid-first round pick back in 2015. And you can see, though, that skill set is evolving.
Well, that's why Charlotte gave him the 3-year, $58 million contract. I mean, the feeling is he's still reaching his full potential. We saw signs of growth last year.
The first one falls.
Well, ball handlers like Rozier lift the whole team. I mean, his personality and attitude keep morale high through the entire game.
Bridges, he's checked in for Washington. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovich is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Well, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Young against Graham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And that one falls for Young.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Martin's checked in for Hayward. And Martin subbed in for Terry Rozier. And so Young nails them both. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Graham. Second chance shot. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Graham. Martin finds Bridges. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And that one's good. Hunter.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Graham. Yep, that one goes. Graham's got 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
That's tipped and stolen by Graham. And Graham throws it down hard.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now, here's Bogdanovich trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Charlotte. Young outside. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. He has 7.
The most lethal part of Young's game. His outside shot is often on the money.
Martin with the bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. A 12-point game. Puts up a 3. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over Hunter. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Bridges finds Martin, and he gets the bucket. Martin's got his 2nd basket of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Hawks trail by 12. It's stolen by Martin. And now running it up the court, Martin pushing it up. Yep, it counts.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Collins looking around. Pass to Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. Bucket is good.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
And the Hornets call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And some changes here for the Hornets. McDaniels comes in for Biyombo. And Ball subbed in for Devonte Graham. And then for Atlanta, Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Trae Young. Ball with the bucket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Now here's Rondo to the middle. Here's Capella. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Ball with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich, and Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Charlotte. Passes to Bogdanovich. Outside for Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Capella. Good work defensively by Martin.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Count the basket. And the Hornets lead by 18.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Talk about an advanced distributor. I mean, there's passes that point guards can make, and there's passes that Rajon Rondo can make.
That one good for 2. 1:32 left in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And it's Ball penetrating, and the rejection by Collins. Rondo with it, Bridges covering. And finished off by Collins.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Ball, and yes, it's good. Ball's got 6 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Hawks trail by 16. And there's the pass to Collins. Bounce pass Bogdanovich. And finished off by Collins.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Yes, that goes in. McDaniels got his second bucket. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. For the three. He can't hit that time. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, man, I love when Bridges charges inside. Dunks like this proves how dangerous he can be.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Atlanta. They trail by 18. Knocked away. Bridges with the steal. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
The Hornets have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Bridges.
And it's exciting watching Bridges continue to grow. This guy has a hunger to keep getting better.
To the middle, here's Collins, and it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Ball. No good with the triple. And so it's Charlotte with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Hornets here, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Hornets leading by 19 points. We've got Ball. Bridges out there with McDaniels. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Martin in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now, Reddish. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Rondo with a clean look. A three-pointer, no good. Charlotte's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Washington, that's good.
Well, at the arc, Washington can be so dangerous. Focuses his shot and just drills it.
Ball's knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David. Very athletic. Thanks. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Rondo against Ball. The Trae. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Collins. Rondo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And then Washington with the dunk.
That's just nasty, guys. I mean, there's no lack of style in Washington's game. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on the shot.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. Off target with his 3. Charlotte leading by 21. Here's McDaniels. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Collins, great positioning on the putback.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Martin attacking. Atlanta with the rebound. To the inside. Rondo goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Rondo's got 5.
So a guy that simply brings toughness to the hardwood. Rondo, he isn't bothered by a little contact.
Charlotte calls timeout. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Some changes for Charlotte. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Bridges. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Martin. And so it's Charlotte with it. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Hawks trail by 19. Rondo with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing, and the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line. Hornets leading by 19 points. Here's Washington, and Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Atlanta, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
And Rondo drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 6 in the quarter. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Reddish. He kicks to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Rondo is doubled. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
You got to be more forceful than that when guarding Capella. I mean, he fends off defenders with such ease.
And Hunter over to help. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward. And the Hornets lead by 19.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And this is a good time to show you some of the league's most disruptive defenders over the past month. The steal leaders at the small forward. The fourth spot held by Gordon Hayward.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Oh, yeah, these guys are stoppers. There is no assignment too tough for them.
Rondo against Ball. Inside. Poked loose. And Ball comes to help. Here's Rondo. And again, it's Atlanta.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Hornets leading by 19. Ball with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Ball no good. And it's Rondo with the ball for Atlanta. Herder passes to Rondo. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Gordon Hayward. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 17 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll host the New York Knicks. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And here is Rozier. A 23-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Look how Rozier just burst inside, crashing right through the contact to get the shot. Ball
against Rondo. Here's Hunter. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists in the game. Charlotte calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And here we can check the story out on Terry Rozier. Good season for him last year. 17th in three-point field goal percentage, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said, he was really good from out deep practically every time we saw him play.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here is Young. He's got 9.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Shoots from 14. Here's Capella. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Martin attacking. He gets that one. Martin's got 8. Hawks have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Young dishes to Hunter. Young inside. Graham defending. Herter, no good. Hornets leading by 22. Here's Hayward. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
A shot by Reddish, no good. Charlotte's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jumper.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce.
And Graham throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
On its way from Young for 2. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
That's his first personal foul.
The Hornets have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Terry Rozier.
And the first one drops. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Over in the corner, Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Graham. And Capella sends it back. 3 on 3. Young with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Shoots the 3, and Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Young. Reddish has got 12 points in the game.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
And then Biyombo with the dunk.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Capella with the bucket.
It comes as no surprise that Capella makes that kind of tough finish. He's got a lot of strength and a lot of determination.
That one goes. Count it. Rozier's got 24 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Offensive rebound. Capella. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Hayward at the stuff.
Look at him turn on the Jets. I mean, Hayward is adept at finding the right spot in transition.
Here's Bogdanovich. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Pass to Young, to the left wing. Hunter, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Hunter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And this is why you got to keep Hayward out of the paint. He loves to try and finish around the rim.
This Hawks squad is struggling. Outside, Bogdanovich. And the basket is good.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting this mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Biyombo, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. You know, discussing Biyombo, it's hard not to think back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, isn't it?
I mean, how about 39 minutes, only 7 points scored, but how about 26 rebounds to lead his team to victory? He actually had a terrific series all the way around and then parlayed that into a $72 million contract the following year.
Some changes for Charlotte. Bridges comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Martin subbed in for Rozier. John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. There's the pass to Hunter. Wants to get it to Collins and does.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Collins nails both of them. There's 1:38 left to play here in the half. That shot misses. Good D by Bogdanovich. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication. I mean, he's out there on an island all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and drain.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
And finished off by Graham.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
Young pass it to Collins. Young against Graham. Shots good from Young.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And it's Martin missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
No problems knocking that one down. Bogdanovic has got 5 points now this quarter.
The touch, the timing. Bogdanovic loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Young looking around. Collins wide open. He fires. Another three for Atlanta.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Count that one. Graham's got 21.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Hornets on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. And for a team that's never made the conference final, Shaq, it's no wonder the Hornets have also never had a regular season MVP.
Kemba Walker, Larry Johnson, Alonzo Mourning, Dale Curry, great former Hornets who never had that one magical year.
Muggsy Bogues,
Kendall
Gill.
But lately, the talent cupboard has been bare.
The low attendance numbers reflect the lack of stars on the roster, but I think MJ and the rest of that team and that organization will get it better.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. John Collins has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hornets leading by 20. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Reddish, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Rozier with the ball, and it's Reddish picking him up, and the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 26. The Hawks trail by 20. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the shot goes in. Washington's got 10.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Down low, here's Reddish, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Washington, that's good. 12 points for him.
Well, a versatile weapon on offense. Washington is great at recognizing when he should look to penetrate.
Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Rozier.
And once he picks his shot, Rozier is so fearless, clashes with the defense and gets a foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
That's good from Rozier. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Atlanta. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Rondo with the ball for Atlanta, trailing by 19. Hawks passing it around. Young, good.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. 2 points, that one goes. Rozier's got 30.
And once Rozier gets on a roll, watch out. He stays after it and looks to keep scoring.
Count it.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. In the third spot, Clint Capella.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
That free throw good from Washington. Daniels, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. And a change for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Hutter. So he gets them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Hawks trail by 19. To the inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
A look from Rondo. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Rondo's got 13. Charlotte leading by 15. Here's Washington. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
A little contact, but Washington stays solid. I mean, he uses some physical play to ensure the bucket.
That's good from Collins on the assist from Young. Collins has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the basket by Rozier.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Young dishes to Capella. Rozier against Rondo. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Rondo on the double team. And it's Rozier missing. The Hawks trail by 15. Inside. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 19 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Rondo on the double team. Rozier. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And that is a foul. It's on the Charlotte Hornets. We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. First one falls for him. Greg, last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
I mean, an incredibly tough year. And,
wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality, because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does. The Hawks trail by 13. It's Young on the wing. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. He's got 22.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Ball with the bucket.
No hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Rondo passes to Collins. To the middle, here's Young. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Young's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Ball, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Charlotte making a switch here. Martin's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovich is checked in. He hits the second from the line. And Atlanta has possession. 11-point game. Rondo finds Bogdanovich. Five on the clock. Back to Rondo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdan Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 19. Back to Herter. Pass to Collins. Now here's Bogdanovich. Kept alive. And the dunk by Capella.
And the massive wingspan of Capella, I mean, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
Ball from long range. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 22 points.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
The drive-by Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Here's Rondo. Collins trying to break free. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Rondo. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Hawks. Outside Collins. Here's Herter, covered by Martin. It's stolen by Martin. Ball, the pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, incredible verticality from Bridges. I mean, he takes off over the defense and just buries the dunk.
Here's Rondo. 21 points in the game. Outside Collins. Lets it go from 14, and it's in there. Collins has got 36.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Bogdanovich. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And let's check out the stats for Rondo. How he did last season. He was around 7 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. Tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Biyombo, he's checked in for Charlotte. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Reddish comes in for Kevin Huerter. Collins kicks to Reddish, out to the wing, lets it go from deep. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Rondo.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. So it'll be LaMelo Ball shooting. It's on Rajon Rondo, and this is his second trip to the line tonight. LaMelo Ball. Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 7. Here's Rondo. 24 points for him. To the paint, Collins. Bridges with the board. Now Biyombo fires the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Hunter. Makes it off the glass. Hunter's got 16.
So versatile offensively. When Hunter gets in a rhythm, he's capable of carving up a defense.
Bridges dishes to Martin. There's Ball with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Ball's got 32 points.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. That's his second personal foul. Here's Bogdanovich.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Now, here's Hunter. He's got 16. To the inside. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Rondo.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Martin, that falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 12 points for him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
They grabbed their own miss, and Collins is right there.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Martin, got a hand on it.
Well, you couldn't ask for a harder worker than Bogdanovich. It takes a lot of effort to cover a shot that well.
Basket counts. Reddish has got 4 points this quarter.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
It's good. And the Hornets lead by 8.
But this game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
Passes it to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Diambo gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 26, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Young's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Charlotte leading by 8. Monk with the ball. Good defensive work there by Young. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Monk, drilled from 11 feet out. Monk's got his first points in this one.
And hey, Monk can sink this shot. The defense has to adjust and respect his mid-range jumper accordingly.
We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Devonte Graham is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Hayward, and it's Bridges in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. It's stolen by Reddish. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young, no good. The pass to Rozier. It's blocked. They get it back. And that one, good. Graham's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hornets. The Hawks trail by 7 and stolen by Graham. And finished off by Graham.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Here's Reddish following the bucket by the Hornets. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Young outside, out left to the wing. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
After a monster first half from three-point range, I mean, things have dried up for him here in the second.
That's his first personal foul. Going to the line, P.J. Washington. Shooting 2.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin will see if they have enough to get it done.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it to Hunter. Rozier with the steal. Here's Hayward. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Down low to stop the run. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Graham from outside. And another three for Charlotte.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
And Young, here we go. And he comes up with the deuce. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
And the shot is good. And the Hornets lead by 13.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. But all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
Here's Rozier. Sinks that one from the post. Rozier's got 34 points.
Inside Rozier's agility, it gives him an edge. Able to make late shot adjustments and find the bucket.
Tipped away. Rozier with the steal. And Hayward with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
You got to like the game of Bogdanovic. Really skilled at finding space inside and using it.
Here's Rozier. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. The shot. And again, And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Jacks up a three. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Hunter. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
And Young comes over to help. Graham with the bucket.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him now. You can see it. I mean, this is his second of this half, third overall.
Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 31 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Rozier. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
And so explosive on his way to the rim. Rozier is skilled at knifing inside and hurting the defense.
And here's Young. Fires for three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And the Hornets making a change here. Biombo's checked in.
Hornets returning. Bismarck.
Charlotte leading by 17. Here's Graham, and Capella sends it back.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Goes back up, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Washington's checked in for Bridges.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago, but now Capella is one of several guys from Switzerland making an impact in this league. He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
The Hawks trail by 16. And Young kicks to Hunter. And the wide open shot from Reddish drains the three-pointer. Reddish has got 19 points.
Boy, once he gets going like this, he becomes unstoppable.
Rozier. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. And the Hornets lead by 15.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
To the middle, here's Capella, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, man, and the 6'10" frame of Capella. I mean, when he's close inside, he's a huge threat to put the ball in the bucket.
And the Hornets call time here. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Here's Graham. Here's Rozier, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, you gotta love Rozier. Skying up for the dunk. Really seizing the opportunity and capitalizing with his tremendous leaping ability.
The Hawks trail by 16. Young is double. Wants to get it to Collins and does.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now, here's Rozier. He's guarded closely, and the layup falls.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Here's Rozier. Reddish grabs the rebound. Reddish has got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one's good, Hunter.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Washington, that's good.
Well, an efficient shooter. What makes Washington a threat on this end is his fantastic shot selection.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Atlanta has possession, trailing by 13. Inside, here's Collins, and another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 33 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Young, the lead pass was put in just the right spot.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Now, here's Reddish. Rozier defending. A shot by Reddish, no good. And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 11. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home.
Look, with good size and underrated athleticism, Hayward's able to muscle through the contact.
Now, here is Young. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 35.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Young against Graham. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Young. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Daniels, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Substitution for your Hornets, returning
So it's the Hawks now. Here's Young. Pass to Reddish. No one near him. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Reddish has got 9 points here in the second half. Charlotte leading by 8. Here's Graham. Good work defensively by Capella.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Here's Hunter. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. He's got 25.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure Coach is going to let them know that.
17 years later, don't I? Execute so well, I really think I made it, don't I? I do me so well, it's hard to imitate it, don't I? Talking to myself like, oh, the great is crazy, don't I? Yeah, I guess I really get right to it, don't I? Keep a smile like we was never going through it, don't I? Circle tight like I got no room for improvement, don't I? Navigate from where we stuck to this movement, don't I? Yeah, when the beat stop me, somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping, they just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing, why you mean mugging? That don't mean nothing, yeah, just touchdown, no way.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Devonte Graham.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Hornets leading by 6. Here's Rozier. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
That's good from Rozier. Now Young. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 39.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. Young drives in. A rebound by Washington.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? But you still take them on.
That one drops for him.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Young, right side. Chalk up 2 there.
An effective multi-dimensional scorer. Young is incredible at turning on the Jets when he's feeling it.
Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Over in the corner, Reddish takes the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Reddish has got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
The Hawks trail by 8. Over to the left wing. Hunter. Another possession, another assist.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
That one will put him tied for 3rd in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen.
And to notch 28 assists in a single game, it's something you just don't see anymore. He's among the greats now, and this has been a performance of a lifetime.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Monk, and there's another one for the Hornets.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 9. 51 seconds left in the 4th. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. That's good from Rozier.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
That's precision on display. Monk has the athleticism to stop on a dime and rise up in rhythm.
Here's Fernando. From down in the low post, it goes.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Now, here's McDaniel. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball. Substitution for your Hornets. Number 22. Bridges. Ball.
Here's Fernando. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.